Hello and welcome back to the Princess K Talk Show, which talks about love, life, relationships, marriages, memos, acting memos, script writing, acting, entertainment, issues of the world, everything that has to do with entertainment. We discuss it here on this show. So today I actually want to continue the topic I did on my last video last week, which was a sequel of A Blissful Home, and I gave 3 points on how to have a blissful home and how to be able to, make marriage work, make relationship work, and have it at the back of your mind that no one is perfect. So I'm gonna continue the points today. So I made 3 points, so I'm gonna go on to my fourth point, which is a second part of the sequel I did last week called How to Have a Blissful Home. So this is the second part of it. Okay, so point 4 is to get married is declaring war. Okay, I'm gonna explain what I mean by that. To get married is declaring war. When you get married, you must declare war against enemies of marriages. They are enemies of marriages, and I'm very sure that the ones that are already in it, and the ones that are mature and that have their horizon is brightened. They do know that there are principles to marriages and there are enemies against marriages, which is what they discuss in counseling, marriage counseling, and when you're intending to get married, and all of that. So enemies like ignorance. Okay, ignorance is not an excuse. You need to declare war on ignorance. Whatever you're ignorant about, you need to fix it, work on it, and press on, because it will affect your marriage. It will affect your relationship. Prayerlessness. Okay, if you are gonna get married, there is no, I'm not being, I don't want to come out as being a pessimist or biased. Okay, I'm not biased about anything, but what I am about to say is that if you do not have God at the center of your marriage or at the center of your relationship, it's gonna be hard. I'm not gonna say it's not gonna work out. All I'm saying is it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be really, really hard, because when you have God at the center, things run smoothly. It doesn't mean that it's going to be a bed of roses or you're not going to have any problems or arguments. You're just going to know how to deal with it. And both of you are a team. You're best friends before you were ever in a relationship. So take that best friends and that team work and work on it. Work on praying together, because it is very important. When two stand against an enemy, when two stand together, they are strong. Very strong. Okay, so unforgiveness. So just like I said last week in the first part of the sequel, is that you need to have a forgiving heart. If you want to get married, have a relationship, you need to have a forgiving heart. You cannot get into a relationship because you're gonna both of you are humans and you're from two different backgrounds. You are going to offend each other. You are going to offend each other. You are absolutely going to offend each other. There is no way your spouse is not going to annoy you. There is no way your wife is not going to annoy you. There's no way your girlfriend or boyfriend is not going to annoy you, or do something that disappoints you, or do something that questions his character or her character. So you need to have a forgiving heart, because you're also a human being as well, and no one is beyond mistake. Okay? And third-party influence. Third-party influence is like mothers, fathers of the couple, of the wife, parents of the couple, parents of the husband and wife, sisters, nieces, immediate families, friends. Those are outside influences. Colleagues at work. You need to be careful who you discuss your marriage with. You need to be very careful who you discuss your marriage with. and make sure that that person is not just married but happily married and is a good Christian person that you know that, okay, fine, you can rely on, or someone that you know that has a good marriage, has good experience, and that can give you the best advice. Because the fastest way for the enemy to enter your marriage is for you to discuss it with people who don't even have a good marriage. Misery loves company. You need to remember that. Misery loves company. And these people, they do that a lot. And even in relationships, not even marriage, in relationships, they try and, do a little talk just to try and bring words. You just got to be wise. Just to try and get you to talk. You really need to be wise and have it at the back of your mind that no matter what, I'm not going to discuss my marriage. If I need to talk to anybody, talk to your mom, talk to your dad, someone you trust in your family that that at the end of the day, they're going to give you a good advice and they're not going to use it against you. So that's a very important fact to remember. Okay? And another thing is stinginess. When you're selfish, you can't be selfish in a relationship or a marriage. It won't work. You might as well be single. I will tell you straight up, and that's a fact. It's a fact. If you're going to be stingy, if you're going to be selfish and not, help bring something to the table financially to support each other, then what's the point? Because that's the whole point of relationship. Supporting each other, both financially, physically, spiritually, mentally, so you can't give what you don't have. So you really need, you can't be selfish in a relationship. One need to work on that before you even think about entering a relationship, let alone marriage. That needs to be fixed, because that's gonna crack the relationship pretty quickly. Okay, so another one is stubbornness. Okay, if you're stubborn and you don't listen to advice and you're just so hard-headed, like I know I can be hard-headed sometimes, and that's something I'm working on. I'm not perfect either, but at the same time we need to learn to just relax and just pause and just think, hold on, maybe what this person is saying, it makes sense. Maybe I do need to work on it. Apologize, So you really, 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 we need to work on those things. So I'm going to come back because there's more points, but I'm running out of time. So there's more points. So I will come back next week and get more points to you. These are just like tiny points, underneath the big point, if you get what I mean. So thank you so much for listening. Do have a lovely evening, and take care of yourself. Stay safe, stay at home. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the link below and the little bell. That will give you notifications when I post. So thank you very much and have a lovely day. Mwah.